Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. In this video, I've got something a little bit unusual for you today. I will be doing a close air support video with the F4U-7. This is a currently rank 4 battle rating 6.0 fighter in the French air tech tree. And this vehicle is quite possibly, and I mean this in all sincerity, this is quite possibly the best close air support plane in War Thunder relative to BR. And why might I say that? Well, look at this. You can create a custom loadout with 3 1,000-pound bombs and 114 SNEB rockets. These SNEB rockets, by the way, don't typically get seen until like what, 8.0 to like 8.7 plus BR. These things are ridiculous at this BR, as are 1,000-pound bombs. So we're going to take this thing through its paces. Not entirely sure if I'm going to be using this in Air RB yet, but this thing can pretty much kill in any way that it wants, whether it's through its cannons, its rockets, its bombs, you name it, this will do the trick. So that being said, let's just jump into a few matches, see what we could do. But yeah, I've had a lot of success and a lot of fun with this. Let's get into it. So in my opinion, one of the craziest things about this vehicle, it only costs 185 spawn points in order to actually get into like the craziest CAS loadout from 6.0 BR and below. Just ridiculous. In a good way. Also, one of the great things about this is that the SNEBs are heat. So, because they are heat, that means that you can fire at whatever range you want and it'll go through all the same. So, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of fire off a volley on that vehicle there. It looked like some sort of a Panther. Ooh, and we got ourselves our first kill. Too bad I dropped a 1,000-pound bomb as well. Let's go ahead and turn around. We are being beaten right here. That doesn't look like an enemy. So let's just keep on flying here. Now, like I said, performance even with all this ordnance really isn't terrible. It could be worse. So, think about it. I'm flying at almost 400 kilometers per hour in a turn with 2,000 pounds of bombs and a bunch more when it comes to, you know, overall, whatchamacallits. Ooh, that was ugly. Okay, let's go ahead and drop that there. Nice. Now we got a bomb kill. And do we have anyone else? I'm sure they have some sort of CAS I can go after, but do I really want to? I guess maybe. Maybe. Ooh, look at that! I got myself... What? did I... let's get into the next match. How did I get that IL-2? Did I bomb him to death? I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of find it funny, in a way at least, how Gaijin decided to split up vehicles, at least kind of, based on, you know, Cold War and World War II, right? Like, those vehicles don't really fight each other as much as they used to. And I think a lot of people are really happy about that. But also, one of the kind of funny aspects about that is... Woo, Lord! Got myself a double kill there. Is the fact that we have this vehicle with these freaking SNEBs where it's just a massacre. Oh, it's just wunderbar. Oh, of course we have somebody who, I just killed that guy, and he is pretty salty about it. So let's go pull up. Just fired my 2 1,000-pounders. Got double kill right there. Got some open top kills. This Corsair, man. Like I said, pound for pound, relative to BR, this might be the best CAS plane in War Thunder. I am willing to state that. I am very much willing to state that. I just got 6 kills doing jack diddly doo-doo. Wow. This thing is great. And before you guys say, oh, well, you just killed somebody at their spawn. SPAA were trying to shoot me from their spawn. What else am I going to do? Let's get into another match. You know when you know where there's like a soft target on the ground, and it's like, you kind of feel like you're cheating because you know where they are, but you know where they are because you died to them? Well, I think we have ourselves a Breda and maybe some other vehicles over here. So let's go ahead and just launch some of those rockets, get a few misses, because of course we are all about the misses here. We dropped a 1,000-pounder and got a kill. versus one of the Jumbo 76s. Very nice. So we're going to keep on moving on. Keep on trying that. I think that's another Jumbo. Not sure if that's 76, though. Taking some shots right there. So, if I can, I'll go ahead and drop another 1,000-pounder on him. Ooh, though that guy's right... Oh, no, he's there in the open, I guess, for a reason. See if we can disable his tracks a little and pull up. Yes, we can. Got a 1,000-pounder and got the kill. Very nice. Now, this is a CAS-based gameplay, so if you guys didn't know, I mean, like, a lot of the time CAS is just, like, so quick. It's like... On one hand, yeah, I love filming it, but on the other hand, it's like, again, very quick. There's not really all too much insofar as actual gameplay that I can actually record. So, let's see if we can get this extra kill. Got it! Very nice. I always want to get at least 3 kills if I can help it in CAS gameplay. My very rare CAS gameplay. But on the occasions where it doesn't happen, it's okay, right? So we have ourselves a gun kill. Yeah, okay, we have ourselves a gun kill as well, but I got skinked out of the sky. You know what? Screw it. I decided, let's go ahead and get one more match under our belt, because why the heck not? So we've got ourselves a few hoodlums over here, dropping 2 1,000-pounders, and got a kill. Tiger P, very nice. And, ooh, we have another enemy over here, it looks like. This guy is still alive. Not for long, however. Ooh, you know, I dropped my 1,000-pounder on him. It was just a 2S38, too. Hit him with a single one of those rockets. And I got him. Okay, now I'm just gonna go focus on this tiger. I'm expecting to die here. However, didn't die. But, yeah. Let's go ahead and return to base. Whoops. But, I mean, I'm telling you guys, like, seriously, 100%, before we get into the final match here, which will be an ARB match, this is easily, in my opinion, the, like, at least around 6.0, the best CAS plane in War Thunder. Possibly even further. I just got 3 kills, 1 assist, no problems, and I probably would have had more kills if I didn't just waste that 1,000-pound bomb on the vehicle that I killed pretty much simultaneously with that rocket. Just absolutely wild how good this thing is. And it's also kind of durable. Okay, we are still here, still flying around. I'm still alive. I was able to, thankfully, land. It looks like an SPAA of some kind. I'm just going to go fire some rockets off at him. The BT, yes! BTR ZD, very nice. That is always a good kill to get. Like, geez, those things rip you apart. If it's skilled, like a skilled player behind that thing, it will rip you apart, no problems at all. But we do have, it looks like maybe some enemies over here. Let's go fire this, maybe get like a little bit of precision going, and we got the kill. IS-1, again, snebs, and I still have 3 1,000-pounders. Like, come on, give me a break. Okay, maybe not the best move in the world while somebody's firing at me with SPAA, but it is what it is. Thus far, we've gotten 5 kills. I should be able to get him. We got ourselves a crit. So that said, let's just go and go into ARB for the final match, and yeah, we'll go over the strengths and weaknesses of this bad boy. That said, we are now in the final match here in ARB. Typically, if I'm going to do something where it's like a multi-match type of gameplay video, it's like pretty much all ARB and then one of a different type, like air, you know, or CAS or something, but not in this instance. So, that being said, let's go ahead and just drop down. Wow. So, I've got the air builds on, by the way, which are pretty stacked with HE-FI. So it's 3 out of 4 shots are high explosive fragmentary incendiaries, which is really nice. Now that said, let's just kind of go over some of the strengths and weaknesses of this aircraft, because I said I would, and I intend to make good on that. Now that being said, first and foremost, this thing has really nice performance. Good cannons also, but I would say mostly the performance on this thing is just exceptional. You better not take my kill, my man. This guy was aiming him up. I don't think he was going to do it, but, man. Anyways, excellent performance. It's got good maneuverability, in my opinion. I've had some instances where it's like, it's almost kind of difficult to say how good the performance is on this sometimes, but I'd say in general it's got good performance. Next, I mean, like, great cannons. Like, look at that. I just got 3 kills out of nowhere for basically doing nothing. I'm going to go for this A2D1 before I go back for the base, because my engine is going, and this plane can overheat relatively easily, so I hope that that's not going to happen here. Nice! Like, look at those cannons! Like, look at that! I just got a triple strike. Ooh! Lord, 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 Lord. You would have think I would have hit him, but anyways, when it comes down to it, I will say, first and foremost, this thing has great performance, good firepower for the most part when equipped with the right belts, and good maneuverability. However, depends on the situation. I think it really depends on where you're being hit. Can have somewhat mediocre durability. So, that said, I think that pretty much is going to cover it here. You know what? Let's just do one more match. Screw it. Let's do one more match in ARB. That was too quick, and I got 4 kills pretty much in about a minute and a half. Should have almost gotten 5. So I was just looking at the wiki for this thing because I was like, you know what? Let's see what other people think about this. And it said that this thing has a relatively mediocre rate of climb. I don't think so. I think that rather than being like, meh, it's actually pretty good. I mean, it's not like the best at this VR, but it's not bad by any means. I mean, up until I just decided to like do a rapid climb, I was going around 410 to 420 kilometers per hour while still gaining altitude at a pretty high rate. Right now, I'm at 5,100 meters. Like, that's pretty damn good. Flaps on this thing are good too. I mean, overall, it's just a very effective weapon in general. And we have ourselves our first kill. Very nice. Now, when it comes down to, like, weaknesses, you know what? I really don't feel like going after that F2G1, though. Like, that's one aircraft that does have a little bit better performance than me. But overall, I mean, like, when it comes to its weaknesses, one other weakness that I did see, and I do agree with, and by the way, typically I will never look at the wiki when it comes down to, like, me determining what strengths and weaknesses are, but occasionally I do. And one that I do have to agree with is that this does have a relatively weak tail section, unfortunately. That's been probably the main way that I've been dying, pretty consistently. So I'm going to go dive down here. Now, because this does have such a good rate of climb, it does have a very nice dive rate as well, because you can get up high enough, and then you can just dive down quickly enough. It's very nice in that regard. So I'm going to go after this P-51. I want to drop down my throttle a bit. Last thing I want is to go too fast. So hopefully I can do this without ripping my wings. Start firing in 3, 2, 1. Okay, no hits. And we just kind of go off into the distance because this guy's not going to catch me. No matter what he wants to do, he is not going to even sniff the fumes of my engine. And he is damaged too. Okay, this is good. So we can do this. Flaps are okay at altitude. But I don't really... Actually, you know what? Flaps do go on... They're not poor on this aircraft, come to think of it. I thought that they were worse. I'll just go ahead and let him die. If I get the kill, I get the kill. If not, that's fine too. Because I really didn't put in the work for that one. But this one would be a nice one to get. I'm actually kind of surprised I've not gotten a hit on him yet. Let's go put those flaps on. Oh, yes. There we go. Got myself a crit on him, and is he going to die? Got another hit. Kind of surprised. Don't, I was going to say P8. Really? That's the one I get an assist on. Ah, 2 assists. That's ugly. I should have gotten a kill on one of those. But P80s are typically, if I'm not mistaken, I always thought that they were a little bit more fragile. But overall, I mean, again, when it comes to just overall strengths, weaknesses, this thing has good performance. In my opinion, much better rate of climb than people give it credit for. Maybe not the best, but it's certainly not bad. It's got a great armament, especially when it comes to its anti-air loadout. Those air belts are fantastic. It's got relatively decent mobility, or maneuverability, rather. Its flaps do work actually at a higher speed than I initially thought. I thought that they would break 450 plus, but really, it's a bit higher than that, which is very nice. And, ooh, here we go. We got ourselves a head-on. Maybe this will be the end of it. Got a crit. Very nice. At least we get one more assist here. We have no one else coming in. So is this guy really trying to turn in on me? Doesn't really matter all too much. I have only 12 shots left. That's what happens when you waste your shots. In the match previous to this, I had, what? Like, and yes, I know I'm going to die here. And I got another crit. So here we go. I got probably 4 assists in this match. And 1 kill. So not too terrible. You know, and the match before this, I had 3 kills. You know what? I'm just going to let the Mustang get the kill. This guy does not deserve it. But in the match previous to this, I had 4 kills in, like, what? About a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So not too bad. And in this one, I have 1 kill, likely 4 assists. So overall, very effective aircraft, whether you're going for CAS or Air RB, or I guess Air AB as well. It's got great cannons, great performance overall, good enough maneuverability, not necessarily the best, and, you know, just a really, really good overall plane. Probably would consider this to be a super prop. But that being said, thanks so much for watching. If you don't mind, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing. Thus far, I still only have 2 assists. It's unbelievable. I really want those 3 and 4 assists, but it doesn't really matter all too much, really, for me. But either way, thanks again. I'll see you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.